all the FPs. We'll see how many people have Facebook. Do we have a few people that
There will
are
be
on
three.
Facebook?
There will be
Three?
three. You, me, and
Okay.
Miss Richie. The old people.
Okay, all right, next, put T if you do Twitter. I'm kind of curious about this one. More Twitters, Miss Fergus?
Jasmine's a T.
So we don't really have a lot of social media people in here.
Well, try S for Snapchat, Mr.
Okay,
Filey.
and now S for Snapchat. I'm kind of curious.
Oh.
Oh, did it go up higher?
There's a few.
Okay.
What about
all
I
right.
for Insta?
What's that?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
Oh.
Got it.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, someone needs to make Mr. Filing a pamphlet of social media for the youth, okay?
Oh, there you go. I can't help it when I'm 98 years
TikTok?
old.
Oh,
TikTok.
let's do TT for TikTok.
Oh yeah, nobody.
Nope.
How many people have done TikTok? Do TikTok?
Oh, Arnica,
I
good
don't.
one.
I don't do. Sometimes I'll take a look around because it
Watch.
happens to just pop up. But I mean, sometimes it's just all over commercials. So sometimes it's hard to miss.
Yeah. And then another one, Mr. Filing, that's really popular is D for Discord. Arnica, do you want to tell us what Discord is?
It's basically like
Discord.
it's very popular with gamers. It's like it's kind of hard to explain, but there's you can do voice and video chatting in it, and you can do regular texting, and there's like you can have there's servers, which is like public things.
Like a live
and
stream.
Like a what?
A live stream.
So it is like a live stream. Now, do you have to belong to it or join or?
well, there's some that are public and some that are not.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I had
But
never heard of Discord. I'll have
yeah.
to check that out.
Discord really relies on people protecting their privacy, right? And making good choices as you are in Discord. I'm supporting a 13-year-old navigating Discord because you can talk to people, you can send things to people, there's chat, you can make groups. So a lot of capabilities. And so there's a lot of responsibility on users.
So you're saying that like is it your son or your daughter, the 13-year-old?
Yeah, I have a son. But they have a school Discord group, which is super cool because he's met kids from his school on Discord and then he meets them in real life. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The capabilities are cool, but it can also be dangerous because there's lots of places to kind of get into trouble.
Yeah. Well, this lesson quickly, we're just going to reflect on the concept of privacy, including what they feel comfortable sharing and with which people, which I don't know if you're like me, whenever I go on the internet now, if I go to a website and look up a restaurant or something, it's amazing how all of a sudden I start seeing ads for that restaurant showing up along the side. If I'm looking at something for Amazon and all of a sudden I go off somewhere else, I'll even find more items like that. So yeah, it's interesting. Analyze different ways that advertisers collect information about users to send them targeted ads. Targeted ads. Identify strategies for protecting their privacy, including opting out of specific features and analyzing app or website privacy policies. So opting out, isn't there like an opting out or something like when you have apps or something and you use them and you go, is it okay if they shoot you messages and stuff like that on the phone? I always say don't allow. I don't know if everybody else does, but I don't know if
Yeah, and
anybody
another
knows what I'm
common
talking
one
about.
is, will you share your location with the app? And you can choose only when you're using the app or at all times or never. So, yeah.
Yeah. If we take a look at this meme, gotta love memes. Got a lady who says, I can read minds. Look at that, look at that smile on her face. And then the next lady says, so what's your superpower? And then she's just kind of staring. Yeah, it's kind of like a lot like when you're cruising the internet and all of a sudden all the stuff that you looked up is all of a sudden showing up along the sides, it's showing up on the top and all of that. So privacy, protection from being observed or tracked by others, including the government, the public, or selected individuals or group. Okay. Has anyone seen a screen like this before? Well, I can tell
Just
you.
for Snapchat or for anything?
Well, I'm going to say it's probably for anything, but there's some important words down at the bottom there, I think.
Sign up. Yeah.
Sign up and accept. And then if you're noticed, there's that, like Miss Fergus is doing, all that little fine print. And what we do is we just kind of skim through all that fine print and go, yeah, there's nothing wrong. I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. All right. So I'm just kind of curious. Go back. Well, we're not going to do that one quite yet. So I'm just kind of curious. What are some things that you would want to keep private? What are some things that you would want to keep private and from specific people?
Your social security number?
Social security number. Oh, by all means, never give your social security number, ever. In fact,
Your
if
address?
anybody is, what was that?
Your address?
Your address. Yep. You don't want to give out your address.
Your IP address. I'm reading the chat. There's some great ones
Oh,
in
good.
here. Your
Oh, good, good.
search if info, your age and your name, your
Yep.
search history, personal info, including your address, your sex. That's great, you guys.
Yeah.
Your
Did
location.
anybody happen to mention like not sharing their true thoughts? Their true thoughts about other people or other groups or other things like that? That's not going to be the most popular way to go. In fact, there's a good example of that, but I guess that was in an email. So that is in, if you've heard anything about the Raiders coach, he is gone because of emails that he sent 7 to 10 years ago. And you just have to make sure that you don't say those things, let alone you shouldn't be thinking them anyway, but don't be saying those things. Okay. For example, if you don't like your grandma's famous pumpkin pie, you're not going to sit there and go on Snapchat and take a picture of the pumpkin pie and say this stuff is gross. Or grandma is going to find out about it and she's going to be heartbroken. But are there some things you would not mind if your friends knew that you didn't want your parents to know? Or teachers to know? Are there things that you might be willing to share with some people, but not others?
Yeah, that stuff. It's like before you post something, you might want to make sure that it's something that you're okay with other people knowing, because most times pretty much almost anybody can see it really. And there's ways you can see stuff, even if it's on like a private site, or you would assume it's a private site, but it's truly not. It almost feels like you can't even trust your devices sometimes. Like people might be able to see this Zoom session right now. Let's just be honest.
That is true. That is true. That's why you always need to be aware of, whenever you're online, you have to be aware of what you are doing, how you might look. Now, if my wife happens to see this, she might yell at me or wonder what in the world is wrong with me. Then I have to blame this group because you guys made it Hattober. So it is what it is. I know. Does anybody know what cookies are? Except I had a fantastic molasses ginger cookie last night, but not that kind of a cookie. Cookies, you probably see
Site
them.
cookies?
Like what?
Site cookies?
Yeah, site cookies. What do those little things do?
Yeah.
They save your information.
They save your
So
information.
like when you go
right?
back to a site, it won't be all lost.
That's right. So
Yeah.
how many of you know how to go into your browser and delete cookies so that you can get rid of them? Has anybody
I
ever
do.
done that? Do you? Good.
I do.
It's
Yeah.
It's a good habit to get into because the
There's
longer you
little
keep
lock.
those things.
There's a little lock icon, like
Yep.
up on your like near your URL, and then you can open that, and then there's like like a little drop down thing, and it has like the cookies, and you can go in it and delete the cookies.
Right. Yep. Yeah, those little cookies, I thought at first they were really nice because I could go back to a website and everything all load and I thought it was great. But then,
And there's this one time that I deleted all my cookies on accident, and I had to like type in all my information.
oh, I know, that's it.
Once I figured out that if you delete your information, it's probably just best that you hang on to it. Because there's like I heard about this company that like really like flourishes on deleted information, and they'll sell your information if you delete it. So gotta
That's
be
right.
careful what you delete too. So
That's why we want to be careful with what we even put on there. So some things to help you with your privacy are, like Arnica said, there's that little lock up there in some browsers. There's other ways to do it in other browsers. Turn off cookies in your browser settings. I'm not sure if you know how to do that, but it's a good thing to learn.
Figure it out.
What was that?
We'll figure it out.
There you go.
That's for
That's
sure.
good. I like it. What do these screens show and what could you use them for? Oh, settings. Oh, look at that. Name, username, birthday, mobile number, email.
It could be for like how
technology.
to change your name
Yeah,
if you don't like your original name.
yeah. View my story, but you'll notice on the other side though, it shows us view my story, but only with my friends. I don't want to show it with everybody else. See my location, only me. I don't want people knowing where I'm at. Right now, you don't know. Right now, I'm in the chicken coop in the backyard. We are where we are. Okay,
yeah.
just saying. All right, let's keep on going. Privacy tips, choices a website or app might give you about what information is visible to other users and third parties. Opt out. Choose not to participate in something. You don't have to participate in all of those things. And I know one thing that I just won't ever do is leaving for example, if I buy something on a credit card, it always says, do you want to leave this here for all your future purchases? I prefer not to do that because if anybody hacks in, they've got my credit card number right off the bat, and I don't want that. Okay, so turn off cookies, review your app's privacy. Accessed, what will be accessed, shared, what will be shared with other people or companies, and known, what could be known about me if I use this. Ask, A-S-K, ask. All right, what will be accessed, what will be shared, and then what will people know about me? I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people, like Fred Meyer has the card where you can belong to get discounts. You know, you get coupons. You might have a Fred Meyer card. You might have a Safeway card, those kind of cards. I know a lot of people that won't get those cards because they feel the same way. They feel like they're giving them all of their information. Because not only are you just telling them your name and address and everything, but then they start logging what it is you buy. And that's why you get special coupons or sales because of what you buy, what you have bought in the past. So believe me, these companies know what to do and how to do it to get you to buy their product or to find out more about you, okay? So review the privacy policy in terms of service and use ask to analyze how using the app will affect your privacy. All right, here we go. Now, Ms. Fergus, Ms. Ritchie, we need to see some answers flying in the chat as we go down these. Which of the following is the definition of a privacy policy? Is it a legal document that an app or website must provide explaining which user information they collect and how it is used? Or is it B, a legal document that an app or a website must provide to describe the rules that company and users must obey when they use the app? C, choices a website or an app provides users about which information is collected and visible to others, or small text files stored on a computer that keep track of what a person does on a website. Which of these is the definition of a privacy policy? All right, A, B, C, or D?
Throw it in the chat.
Yep,
See some
throw them in the
A's.
chat. Throw them in the chat.
A lot of
See some
A's.
B's.
All right, well, Miss
A's and
Fergus,
B's.
we were looking for
And
letter
B.
A. We were
Woo!
looking for letter A for this one, okay? All right,
So the difference between A and B, I'm seeing A is the website is disclosing to the users how the website is going to use the information you provide.
Yep.
That is the legal, that's the privacy policy.
okay, that's the privacy part. They probably will put in things that on what you must have to do. But the privacy part is, yep, that's how they're gonna, that's what they're gonna collect, okay? All right, let's go to the second one, Ms. Fergus, here we go. Which of the following helps you adjust what information a website or an app collects and what is visible to others? A, cookies, B, privacy settings, C, terms of service, or D, online ads? Which of the following helps you adjust what information a website or an app collects and what is visible to others? All right, Ms. Fergus, what are we looking at?
Seeing some B's.
Yep, B so far.
All right, well then our B's, we be correct. Yes, B is correct.
I see what you did
Privacy
there.
settings.
I see what he did there
check.
too.
I
Yeah.
know. Check
Yeah,
your
I see it
check
too.
your privacy settings. Check those settings. We
Bee
can't
puns,
stress
that's
it
right,
enough.
Juju.
Yes.
You're very punny this morning.
Oh, didn't-
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
went there. I went
did
there.
you?
Yeah, I
Well,
did. I
now-
went there.
now we're going to see what we do in number 3. See if anybody catches that one.
Another plunge. Caught the
Maya
nation.
and a group, Maya and a group of friends are organizing a play for one of their classes. The group uses an app to communicate with each other about what materials to get for their costumes. That sounds good. I do that on Facebook and I do that on Netscape as my browser. And they don't even know what Netscape is.
Internet Explorer is probably in the same vein.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true, Internet Explorer, okay. All right, after their chat, Maya starts seeing ads for some of the materials the group decided to get. Hey, what? What might Maya be seeing these ads? Why might she be seeing these ads, eh? Maya's seeing the ads that everyone else in school sees. B, the websites asked the teachers which materials students needed for the project. Or C, the messaging app is sharing data with online advertisers. All right, Miss Fergus, Miss Ritchie, let's let them roll.
And lots of C's flowing.
Oh,
I only
They-
see C's.
Me too.
they
You
saw
may have
right
given
through
that
me.
one away.
I see C's.
They saw right through me on that one. I feel bad. So we'll have to see how they do with number 4. Here we go. Josh wants to sign up for a gaming website. Oh, that's my wife. She wants to sign up for a gaming website to download free games. can't remember if she plays them, I don't know. And he can't find a privacy policy. Should he join the website? A, sure, Josh likes to play games. B, yes, Josh doesn't share much personal information about playing games. Or C, no. Without understanding the privacy policy, you won't know what they collect and why. Josh could be sharing all sorts of information that he doesn't want to. All right, let's see what they come up with this time, Miss Ritchie and Miss Fergus. All right, I'm not sure. So you know what I'm gonna do? Arnica, would you kind of tell us what we're seeing in the chat? What letters are we seeing?
These,
Okay, what other ones?
C's,
C's. What are we seeing the most of? What are you seeing the most of? What do you think?
C's.
C's? All right. So Arnica is
Somebody
the
says
assistant
C
teacher.
is for copyright infringement.
Oh, who said that?
Oh, Cyan.
Oh, wonderful. Whoa. See, she's got that hat on. That gives her those extra powers to be witty and clever. I like it. See, with this chicken on my head, it takes a lot of that away from me because it weighs heavy on my mind. Okay. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
it's okay. It's
Ferguson,
okay.
I gotta be honest, if this was the Gong Show, I would have like already hooked him out. I
Hey,
mean.
come on, come on.
the Gong
All
Show,
right.
no way- I just dated myself, I realized, but
You did, but I love that show. That was a great show.
I
was
know
a
about
great
that show.
Yes, it is a super show.
Wait, what show?
The Gong Show.
Oh, I think I
The
might have
one
heard
where
of
they
it.
like just drag you off the stage with a giant
Yes.
hook.
Me and
Off the
Gene,
Get the
me
hook
and
out.
Gene, the
Someone get the
dancing
hook out.
machine. I always loved Me and Gene, the dancing machine. Okay, never mind. Yes, I did watch it. One more question. Here we go. How confident are you in knowing how to protect your privacy when you're online? A, confident.